How you doing, Alice?
I'm so proud of my Australian hat.
Yeah, it's good. A fair dinkum Macubra, huh? How was the show tonight?
It was great, really good. The audiences here in Melbourne are just unbelievable. Sydney's next, and then Brisbane.
Yeah, you're enjoying your time in Australia. I guess you wouldn't remember that much about the last time you were here?
No, I was... Is that kind of like common knowledge that I was here in body, not in mind?
Well, you've been pretty open about the whole thing, but we hope you're enjoying yourself this time.
It's great. The band is having a great time. Everybody really is having a good time, and the shows are at absolutely 100% energy. So,
is it pretty much the same show that you've been playing elsewhere in the world?
Yeah, the only thing different is we added Department of Youth to this show because it was a big hit here, and I forgot how much fun it was to do on stage.
Yeah, we've been showing some of the live footage. We've got some coming up, but are you still obviously doing all those tricks? You've still got the guillotine and the doctors and nurses and the straitjackets and all that stuff?
Everything. The kitchen sink. We have this giant, horrible kitchen sink that's going to come in.
Tell us about some of those props. You were saying when I caught up with you the other day that guillotine misses you by just a couple of inches at one time.
That much. See this? It's all mine.
Who devises all those things? Do you sit down with the experts and say, now what I want is this special effect?
Yeah, well, I mean, when we have a special effect, we try to go with people that actually do that for a living. We worked on the last tour with people that worked on Aliens and Friday the 13th and those movies. And they can really make the things so that they work every night.
What about in the old days when you were, you know, half sort of out there? Did you ever have any narrow misses with the old guillotine or anything?
The hanging a few times.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't have the right timing on that, you can really... I used to be 5'4", now I'm 6 foot tall, see?
Yeah. People have criticized you over the years for saying that you're encouraging violence and all that sort of thing. What do you say to those critics?
No, I don't really think Alice encourages violence. We don't have any violence in our audience at all. You'll never really see any violence that ever happens because of Alice Cooper. A lot of times, I think maybe we relieve it more than anything else.
Yeah.
If you want to see real violence, go and see Shakespeare or watch the news.
Yeah, there's plenty there. We're seeing some pictures now of you on stage.
No, actually, this is my bedroom. That was my bedroom last night.
Alice, I've heard that you hate sort of hanging out backstage before you actually start the concert. Do you still get nervous after all these years in the business?
I try to get nervous. I think since adrenaline is the only drug I do, then I have to create my own nervousness and my own energy. So I don't really come into the back, you know, dressing room with everybody because I'd rather plug into the energy of, you know, there's 10,000 people there. When you walk into that and they give it to you like a tidal wave, then you really get a rush of energy.
I suspect that many of the people who are coming to see you in Australia and elsewhere around the world because of the success of Trash probably don't remember some of the earlier hits. What age are most of the crowd?
Well, this audience, what I've noticed through this whole tour, we've been out for 5 months now, is that it's been about 15 to 25 is about 75% of our audience. And then, you know, there's an older core Alice Cooper audience that comes in and listens, you know, and everything. And they're great because they make noise, too. We just want people that make a lot of noise.
Well, apparently you make a bit yourself, too. We've got some live footage coming up, but we'd like to welcome you back to Australia, sir, and thank you for your time this evening and being on our 3rd birthday show. It's a big night for us.
Thanks a lot. I want you to know that I want you to have a happy birthday. And I think it's odd that with all the ecology thing going on, that we're going around trashing the world. Yeah. I feel kind of bad about that.
Yeah, you bad guy. But it's kind of in character. Alice Cooper, our special guest. Would you please thank us?